Alright, got the ducks out. Got them out before my door is even done, but I'm working on that. I'm not worried about them, you know, taking off. And they choose to take off, they take off. I don't care. That's the point. But I got the older ducks over in the duck enclosure. That was planted in my brain. So here they are over in the duck enclosure. And then I got the younger ones in that larger pen. And then once I get that door done, I even take the little ones into there, because I'm going to drop another pool and then get the pond liner and get that in and whatever. But let me get back to work. All right, horses came to see what's going on. I went ahead and trimmed up. I mean, it already looks a lot better. When it trimmed up as high as I could from the ground. I'll get a ladder out and get even higher. Maybe tomorrow. So I got to space what I'm doing out today. Accomplish multiple things on this thing. The ducks are, they've been over here to feed on their peas. You know, they're hanging out under here. Got their fresh water there. Got their pool. In shade cloth, temporary shade for now. Just working my way back down. Stopped about here for now, but I have it all up on the top, on the outside, so it's up and off the ground. And then I'll go ahead and start smoothing this down and finishing this out. The door. It's a functional door. It's working. It does its job. I need to get the last two recycled hangers or door hinges on here, but it swings and it closes. From the inside, we just close it like that to keep it closed. From the outside, before the end of the evening, I'll go ahead and construct something for that. Had this PVC, cut it in half, or ripped it really, to make a feeder for them. So we'll hang that up there, and then with that, I'm gonna make some type of little cover there. But I want to go ahead now and take care of this. I want to get this supported. I want to get this supported, cut it even, support it, and then on to the next thing. See the horses back here, like, what's going on, bro? What you doing? Alright, everything's just coming together. Alright, so we started getting this front end. I got this door on, so this door is operational for now to keep them safe, but we got the front mulch in layer about 8 inches deep all along this front end, and then we started working our way back that way. All the ducks are locked up because we have a nasty storm on its way. Weather alerts are going off like crazy, so we got all the ducks locked up. Now the older ducks are actually going to stay out here tonight. This is now their enclosure, and they're inside of the duck hut, relaxing. They got enough airflow here. If I need more, I can open that. But the ducks are in their duck hut. Hey, duck. Nice and cozy in there. Now the younger ducks, we moved the younger ducks on to the inside. But I wanted to show you from the inside of this how deep it is on the back edge. I mean, you can really see that it's a nice thick layer up against here to act as another perimeter. So the predators will try to dig down, won't be able to dig down. That mat that is underneath there comes up here to the back. We'll add more zip ties as we need them. I definitely see places where we can add more, but that's something for a later time. So this is all locked up, nice and good, nice and tight. Let's keep that like that. I actually need to lower my door probably about 2 inches. But over here, back towards the home, the younger ducks are now in the larger enclosure for them. So they have more space in here to roam around, do their thing until they are big enough and have feathers, and then they will actually be moving out with whatever ducks that will remain from there, because we're going to slaughter those up first and move the younger ones in with the hens that we keep from that group over there. And then our drake, I may want to keep a drake, so I may just pick my drake out of here. Also, we got crazy fly problem in here because the ducks are in here. So I got this fly bag in here. Hopefully it catches. These are those fly bags I've been seeing online. I mean, saw a great deal. Spent less than $100 and I ended up with like 20 of these things. So I got these. That went crazy. I got these, what are they, ranch bags? Yeah, the ranch pest control bag. Fly bag, fly hunter bag. So hopefully these things begin to work. So I got one there just to see what we can get out of here. And then I'll move that one to the outside. And then I have one over there in the duck enclosure. But as you can see, it's very clear over there now. Still have more that I want to trim up. But for now, it's good to go. And the ducks are all locked up and hunkered down for the storm. All right, so came out and turned up to tomatoes. We got mad tomatoes growing. Our stuff is like trees. I like pruning, keeping things with a good airflow. That way we get good tomatoes. Tomatoes everywhere. I ate 2 of them. My kids are upset with me. But we done harvested some cucumbers too. These are pickling cucumbers, but we just eat cucumber, period. Some of the sweetest cucumbers I've ever had in my life. We got our marigolds growing. We have peppers, more bell peppers coming, and good. We have the flowers for the hummingbirds growing. Strawberry plant is done. Tomatoes, these are the ones I'm waiting on. These are called Midnight Snacks. I mean, these are gorgeous tomatoes, little tomatoes. So we're waiting on these to start turning red so we can harvest those. We're gonna trim some more basil tomorrow. We got lemon boy tomatoes growing crazy. We got a bunch of millions growing like crazy. We have, I think these are called German Queens or something like that. These are growing like crazy. I need to thin this one out a little bit more. I'll take care of that tomorrow. Lettuce is just about done. We're feeding that to the ducks. But the duck hut is, I might have said it earlier on an earlier video, the duck hut is being occupied now. There's my horses back there eating their dinner. And the duck hut. One thing that we did today, we got that mulch. Start pulling that mulch up, covering up the skirt. We got that up. You know, good 8-inch layer, thick layer of it. Got this done before we went out for dinner. Got back from dinner, still had some daylight. As a homesteader, I don't want to waste any daylight. Although I'm tired and could have really just took a rest. Another thing that we're doing, we're taking our mulch. I mean, as you guys know, the mulch goes back into the orchard. The garden orchard is on that side. But we also want to take that mulch all the way around here. I'm going to get all this stuff up. As you can see, I depleted my recycled lumber that came from the house as we built. I depleted that heavily. But it's gained so many projects. I mean, I got that duck hut. I got the barn down there. I got the hay feeder there. I got the 2 rail systems that blocks them from coming into the garden orchard or coming towards the house, so they can go into the south side yard. I mean, just a lot of stuff. We're going to take this mulch and we're going to go all the way down to that mulch bed over there, and then that way we got a good path that we can walk on, as well as as the grass grows. I mean, this is going to be gorgeous out here. But we got the mulch in. Even took the mulch and started laying the mulch in on this paddock going down this back end of the skirt, and that is working beautifully. I'm actually going to take this, empty that out, fill this up with mulch like a triangle here, and then put that back. And I'll probably end up doing the same on that side as well. Why some prayers took so damn long. I fought my own 2 hands. Okay, I'll be in there in a minute to feed the dog. Tell them thank you. Tell them put some water, 1 cup of water per bowl. Yeah, 1 cup of water per bowl. All right, Then just leave it. I'll finish it. I gotta put their meat in. But the duck hut is being occupied. We did come home. We did give them their second rounds of peas. We're not feeding them peas in there. They got food in there tonight. This tonight will be the last night that they have food in there, because I'll be letting them out first thing in the morning, and then they can eat and play and do all that stuff here. But there's the duckaroos. Hey, duckaroos. Here's my duckaroos. They're in there. So they have crazy space. This is mad space. How's y'all shitting on each other? Like, this is crazy. But they got mad space in here to roam around. And then in the morning, like I said, I'll let them out and they come out here and they can just kind of forage and free range and do their thing inside of their space until they're used to this. And then as they get a little older, and the hens, we'll start letting the hens out and we'll take them over to the garden orchard and let them do their thing. Ramp worked beautifully. So it's nothing more I can really say about it other than everything's working. Once again, I went ahead and had a crazy deal on these. I got 20 of them for under $100. A few flies in here, but they say 24 hours. Let that stuff sit for 24 hours and then it'll be full. So we're gonna see how that works. Now all of our lights should start cutting on here soon. Yep. But he stayed close enough to catch me every time. Our lights are cutting on, and it's just a beautiful thing, man. You can see how that one doesn't work. How things are starting to just turn into progress. I mean, the pool was emptied. I'll fill that up first thing in the morning. I don't have to get them out. I just gotta worry about the little ones. You know, there and there. But yeah, so tomorrow we're gonna finish that section there and be done. These little guys are in here, got this space now. With them, I mean, they do so much better with that pelletized bedding. They do a whole lot better, and it's easier to clean that pelletized stuff up too, simply by scooping like a kitty litter, and yeah, y'all can share it, and you know, making sure that it stays airy and dry. But they're doing their thing. Ducky, ducky, duckies! Quack, 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 quack! Quack, 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 quack! Quack, 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 quack! One of them females, man, they look like, or one of them brown ones look like a mallard, man. I gotta do my research, see how mallard females grow and what they look like, because I hope it's not. I hope it's a Khaki Campbell and not a mallard. Last thing I need. If it's a mallard, freezer camp it go. But they all in here chilling, and let them rest, because they were outside for a very long time today, young ducks. And then starting tomorrow, I will start feeding them only twice a day, once in the morning and then once in the evening, for all the ducks. Somebody suggested that to me, and they said they do 99% ducks. They might, you know, have that 1% of chickens here and there. That's just to have meat birds for them, but what they really raise is ducks. And they gave me some great insight and information on this. So, catch you on the next. I need to clean my garage back up. All right.
Everybody wanna talk about speed, but speed without substance is nothing to me. I could put 100 words in a minute and still make every syllable mean something. I'm building a cathedral of thought while they living inside a shed of assumptions. My brain is a factory, actually crafting these patterns and stacking them rapidly, mathematically mapping the path of a mastermind trapped in a labyrinth, laughing at gravity. Half of these rappers are acting dramatic, but practically lacking the capacity. I carry a galaxy packed in the cavity, back of the skull where the strategy happens. Imagine a battery charged by adversity, turning the hurt into currency, learning and earning a version of certainty. Nobody purchases is for me. I don't need a crown, I need a challenge. I don't need applause, I need balance. I don't need a cosign, I need talent. Everybody looking for shortcuts while I'm building balance inside of the calluses. The pen is a blade, but not in the way that people assume. It's cutting illusions, removing confusion, producing a view of the room. I zoom to the gloom and maneuver through doom with the fuel of a lunatics. Focus.
How'd y'all do?
Knowledge is power and power is leverage. Every book that I open became a component. Every opponent is
how'd y'all do?
But growth is the motive in motion. I'm rowing in ocean with no one to throw me a rope, so I learned
You
how to
good?
flow with devotion. I'm a locksmith locked in a box with a lock kick, picking the lock while I'm watching the clock tick. That's a metaphor nested inside of a
Alright, I'll let y'all in a minute.
I see you in the
This is the view outside my bedroom of the ducks.
not religious but spiritual. This is quantum energy. Everything is vibration, frequency, and sound. From the big
My rabbit tree would be right over here. Quails right over there. My barn's right behind that tree. Those trees. Once I get those, one's coming down, and or two of those coming down, and one cleaned up. Maybe all three of those down. Once those are down, be right to the running line. Strategically planned every aspect of this. Leading through bridges from there. That's what I
They
did,
told us
yeah.
we were separate nation, race and class, but that's the grand illusion. A spell they tried to cast. Reality is holographic. Every piece holds the whole. The universe is inside you. Unlock it, find your soul. Meditate on the mountain, pray in the mark. I'm not in a rush. I don't force my
Alright, the little ones gonna start going out there. The little ones got theirs.
one foot in the next side. Keep it clean. Eyes on the line.
There's peas and lettuce and some food mixed together with some water. Make sure it's moist so they can digest. They have the grit here, water there, move the water and grit next to each other next. Alright, so the little ones got their peas and mush. It's peas and corn and what's it called Klupko duck feed. So now it's time to get out here and feed these jokers. Look, they ready.
Pass down the line, 6-string religion, stealing around, don't need permission. Do my
They ready.
time, raised on the road, yeah, that's mine. Outlaw tradition, blood and bone.
Some baby squirrel in here, like really not paying attention to anything. It's a little tiny squirrel. See a little tiny squirrel. Ain't paying attention to anything. Let's go ahead and feed these ducks. In brown bags, nights too long. Jukebox preaching that old Merle song. I rap what I lived, I sing what I bled. Bible on the seat, demons in my head. Outlaw tradition, passed down the line. 6-string religion, stealing rhyme, don't need permission. And they supper.
Do my time.
But I keep them with the grit here. Also mix a little grit in there. And they got a little bit in their pen, which I don't really think it's needed inside the coop or the hut. But it's the hut. I think it's the hut. But they doing their thing. Don't mind me, eat y'all food. And then we got these guys back here eating as well. Made a feed store run today for everybody. You got your good beats. You missing your beats. You been missing your beats. You got your beats. But yeah. Tomorrow I'll get back to work on this. I found me the garden stakes that I need to hold down, like if you're putting a liner in your garden, we use those around the edges to hold it down, to stake it down, and then we cover it up. So got some more of those. These are the ones that I had along the front and that side there, and then where it stops over there. But yeah, this little squirrel, man. Little tiny squirrel, man. That's what that we had a black, what was a racer, a black racer in here yesterday climbing up the tree, and the tree that squirrel went into was this one here. And it just followed that little joint on in there. So I just keep my eye out for a snake, and if I see the snake, I'll take care of it then. Come on, Duck Duck. Come on, Duck Duck.
Got a middle finger problem and a checker pass. I don't play nice, don't tone it down. I kick dust just to
Come on in, Duck Duck.
They want me neat, they want me tame. Want me quiet so they feel sane. But I ain't built for your narrow road. I carry weight you couldn't fucking hold.
Yep.
I'm too much for some folks, I know that's true. Too raw, too real, too me for you. I say it straight, don't sugarcoat. If that burns your throat, well, clear it and choke. Yeah, I'm too much for some folks.
Yeah.
Stand. That ain't my fault, that's your thin skin.
Morning.
I laugh at Scar.
They getting their breakfast.
I don't dress up guilt to look humane. I say fuck like it's punctuation. Make polite rooms need ventilation.
They'll get it.
Clutch pearl, I crack beers. They whisper hate while I make it clear. If honesty wrecks your fragile frame.
Everybody nice and hungry, so I moved to a 3-time-a-day feeding. The little ones in the evening time, I kind of leave a little extra in there for them since they get hungry overnight because they are younger. But these big guys here switched everybody over to 3 times, and I'm controlling the feed a whole lot more. I mean, this isn't a ton of feed at all for them, but this is enough until their next meal to hold them over because they're about to go into the pool and get their peas. And
I've been broke, I've been blamed, I've been bent. I don't apologize for how I'm spent. You want soft edge, you want a filter. I want air, not a fucking muzzle. If my presence makes you pay, good means I'm still taking up space. I'm too much for some folks, and that's the point. I ain't shrinking down.
This is so cool. The duck hut is doing its thing. I'm about to actually get to work, get some of this stuff done real quick. It needs to be taken care of. And this is the duck hut. My floor isn't in right, but it's in good enough now to get them in here, and once I get the full idea of what I want done for the floor, then I can remove this tarp, put the floor in, and then the same thing with the tarp. I could pull the whole tarp out, go dump it into the wheelbarrow, and then take it out of here. So it's functional for what I need it for. We got these guys here. Same combination, but has some oatmeal in there, or some oats in there, some mealworm, and some black oil sunflower seeds, corn, but with the peas and the mash. Tiny, come on. See the squirrel? Straight. Look. Get. Off the jet, say bonjour to the scene. Turn around another baby one. Don't know no better. All right, move the feet over here. Come on, duck. Over here. That's right there. Need to rinse that out. Put the grit over by the water. They say he's on fire. We seen this before, but I'm doing pretty well for a guy they ignore, and I'm looking pretty fly in my custom made coat, man, please. Oh man, it's been a long day today. I tell you, the little ones out here, they just got their peas, and they had their crumble all day, whatever they call it, pellets, crumble, whatever, all day. But I got it done, man. I got it done on the outside, man. Got it done all nice and covered up. Can't see the skirt. Got the staples down. the garden liner, staples, whatever they call it. 6 inches though, down in the ground, all up in here. But it'd be easy for me to talk to you from the inside. So I got some lights here. Need to bring the other light. See if you see my rubber hammer in there, and then we need to put one of the lights over here. But I got this thing, the skirt, there we go, covered up, and as you can see it from the inside really good now. What I mean, like, we need to make a nice thick layer all the way around this thing for the predators. If they try to dig, they get that resistance, and then hopefully they give up. But that thing goes all the way around here, even back there. And you just see the thickness of it, good 6 to 8 inches all the way around, all the way around this thing. And it looks so good. So the goal is to get the grasses growing up next. Now, here you go. Keep doing that way, back around that way. The goal is to get the grasses growing up next on the inside and outside to kind of just lock that thing in there. Inside on that side, because that is one of the paddocks that we use for the horses, and then in the future sheep and the occasional cattle will be there. Okay, but we got that skirt covered up all the way around. There's those guys chilling. Old doodle pond, that's what I call it. So under here we're growing some fodder. If y'all don't know what fodder is, nor I think fodder is considered when you're able to pick it up, take it out, feed to your cattle or your horses or your sheep. But we're growing grasses for the ducks. So on the inside of this thing, we did switch it up. The little ones are going to join them out here. It just dawned on me today, if I need them to become one big flock, I need them to be in the same space and to share the same space. So inside of the duck hut, I had some extra cage doors. So I went ahead and put those up and got that in. So I have the section for the younger ones on that side, and then the older ones are on this side. And then, after we're going into tournament season starting Wednesday, after tournament season, I'll start to just remove a panel from there. The other thing, the fan. I was like, man, we're getting ready to go into this heat dome. I had looked up earlier to see if I can order one next day. I could not. So I had to go take the exhaust fan, which I turned it and flipped it around into an intake fan from my running barn there, because it's cool there, it's so open, and they could wait, and I needed it for this duck hut. So I went ahead and got that installed here. On and off switches out here, which is okay with me. I mean, it's waterproof. I can reach from this side here, or I can come back here and do it. So it's sucking in the air. Have my cord here. Cord wraps around here, and then there's my solar panel up there. My solar panel is just capturing that light and allowing the fan to operate. And it's blowing hard. I mean, that thing is blowing hard. The other thing that I took from someone was this 5-gallon bucket with the holes drilled on the sides. For the larger ducks, I decided, hey, I'm only gonna put one in. They can take turns drinking out of there. And then on the other side for the smaller ducks, I put 2 holes. Once again, they could take turns drinking out of there. Yep, other than that, I think I'm about to go in the house and chill out for the rest of chill out for a little while. Ooh, that thing stinks. Whew, Jesus. That flatbed. Chill out and come put these guys away in a little while. I've been out here since early this morning. But yeah, it's starting to do its thing. This thing stinks.
What is moving around over there?
Yeah, they get tired and die soon. Let's leave it alone. Some more going in. All right, again, it seems like every time I do something, I gotta end up cleaning my garage again. It ain't as bad as it's been though, so I take it. It's just little things all over the place. But as you can see, the yard here. Might have mentioned on an earlier video, I'm sure. Gotta get some more mulch right there. Kids keep wetting everything down, messing up everything. You know? Ain't that the way of a parent though? Try to teach them, they a little rebellious, they mess stuff up. Then you gotta go back and fix it. But you wouldn't change anything for the world. Well, that ain't true. There's some things I would change, and one of them things is listening. Alright, so I got the mulch done, as I said earlier. It looks good on the lights. Got some lights in on that side. Got some lights in on the other side. I need to clean up a little bit. They was right here and see how that pea, boo-boo? That's some peas. I just want to wash that away a little bit. I gotta get, it's giving me mad ideas, boy. This is a terrible thing. Those that know me with the dogs, man, y'all know how I went with the dogs. Most of y'all thought I was batshit crazy. But with the ducks and the livestock and the horses and stuff now, you know, I kind of just took that all over to that. Because dog-wise, breeding-wise, I'm not going to breed unless I just, you know, with some fabulous farm dogs. But it wouldn't even be on a major scale. But anyway, the animal, the horse is there. It was greedy sale. But everybody in here now. So you see how I split the joint. So they're gonna have to get along. See how I split it. So they on that side, the little ones on that side, a little more protected, and then the larger ones on this side. I feel like they can defend themselves a little better. They big, they huge, though. So if we choose to harvest them early, at the early age, which would be 7 to 8 weeks, we got probably about a week to 2 weeks to go with that, according to when I purchased them. You know what I mean? But if we choose to wait until they a little older than that, you know, we have about a month to go. But that one, I mean, its neck is like just built. Definitely a boy. Ain't you? Ain't you? Right there. Stanky out, y'all. Eyes crispy, heart happy. Go get after it, but do it with love and a little bit of that good green. Yeah, but that's it. Let me get in the house. I'm gonna go chill. Came out to check on everything. I ain't even know, like, damn. Hey, that's my duck area. Damn. Got in there. That's my duck area. This joint, man, I surprised myself. Look at the, man, I can't even get words. Look at the lights, man. Look at the setup. I did this. I can't believe. Thank you, God, giving me the vision. It ain't even complete yet. Cause the goal is to have these lights all the way around it, and then even on the inside, I got the motion sensor joints. Hey, go inside. Go in here. Come on, in here. Walk that way. Boom, predator. Keep going. Boom, predator. Go the other way. Along the fence. That one don't work. Keep going. That one ain't working. Keep going. Oh, that one worked. See? But still. Still, this is so crazy. That's so weird. This one? Man, it's crazy, boy. I tell you. I forgot about the one over there. See, look. This is crazy. But there you go. So the little setup that we had, the little pin setup that we had, I told you pieces of that was going to be used. As you can see, you got the shelter right there, and then you got cover over there. You got the little ducks over here, plus the bigger ducks over there. But once I get the bigger pond, they ain't even tripping. They're gonna be in the same pond doing their thing. The ducks themselves, nice and quiet, so everything must be cordial at least. Now, don't y'all get in situations where you don't really like the people, but y'all cordial. Man, see, everybody chillaxing. I ain't even gonna stop. Don't even go there. Don't even want to get them riled up. Time to go night night. But I see things I want to fix already in here. Things I need to add, like the pea gravel or gravel period, and some other stones, some river stones and stuff like that. But still, all right, look at that. This thing, I can't believe, man. Yeah, I can. I do all types of things, but this is crazy. This thing looks crazy good. That's my bedroom right there. I'm in the bedroom, looking out on the ducks. But my ultimate goal is to get a bird net up. So once I get that bird net up, you know, these jokers, I don't think I really lock them up.